Hi everybody, it's Gloria, and I know I've been MIA for, like, no one's keeping track, right? But what, going on 6 weeks now? I have been crafting a little bit here and there. The reason for my inactivity here on YouTube, at least at making videos, because I have been watching videos and commenting here and there where I can, but I've been inactive in making videos because we got a little puppy new to our family, and we're first-time dog owners, and wow, I feel like literally, I mean, I just gave birth, because it's the same thing, the poop and the potty and the feeding times and the schedule and the sleepless nights, all that stuff is happening. It's a lot of fun, even though that sounds strange, but we just love our little puppy. So anyway, it's a good reason for me to be to not be here. So anyway, I wanted to share with you the cards for this month of February for the YPP Christmas card challenge that I'm playing along with. And I know it's a little late, but I'm going to go ahead and do this video. As all my markers fall out of their place there. Okay, so anyway, I used this vintage Christmas stack and the Season's Greeting paper stack. And these are both from Paper Studio and relatively new as far as unused. And yeah, I've had them for about 4 years. It's very sad. So I really wanted to use these. And this is the great thing about playing along with the challenge, is that you're using up your things, and it's all going to be ready for December. So I used papers from those stacks, and then I used this Lost and Found stamp set from My Mind's Eye, and it's called Market Street Adore. I used this Close to My Heart Christmas Love stamp set. I used the sentiments. I used this one, Universal Backgrounds Flair. I used the music note one, and then I used this last one called Frosted, and this one I used last month, I think, for last month's cards. Okay, so there's that. Let me show you the cards. And before I do that, as I get these out, the theme for this month was to include pets and or animals of some sort on there. So the first one that I created was using this manila cardstock I had in my stash, and I've been trying to use up. Here's the paper. The pattern paper has the reindeer on it, so I figured Santa's pets and or it's an animal. So I used a Recollections border punch, really simple, Stampin' Up! Scallop circle punch. The Peace and Joy I inked, how did I use that with? Vineyard Berry from Close to My Heart, and then I just had some of this fiber in my in my stash, and this button. Okay, so that's the first one. And then the second one, I used the same papers, except for I used a tan cardstock, and this card measures 5 by 5, and this one here measures 4.5 by 6 1/4. So those are the two sizes I used in my set this month. And I stamped in the Vineyard Berry, I stamped the Merry Christmas sentiment. Just had some ribbon and some lacy trim here from my stash, and just to kind of bring out the gold a little bit, I added some gold brads on this corner. Okay, then the second one, I used some red cardstock that I had in my stash, and again, this card measures 4.5 by 6 1/4, and I love this pattern. Anyway, I decided to tear along the bottom of this textured cardstock, and inked everything with walnut stain, and then I stamped in cocoa the Happy Holidays there, and I just loved seeing the little birds. And then I used this ribbon, added a poinsettia and a vintage button in the center. That was cute. Then the second one, that same pattern, is this one here, measures 5 by 5, and this panel here with the green texture is up on dimensional adhesive. I used my favorite twine or not twine, it's oh gosh, what is that, hemp, and it's from Walmart. And then I just had this in my stash, the poinsettia and a leaf, and then this red brad. This little resin type piece I had in my stash. And then here I had a set of die cuts here that my friend Letty, who is Miss Chicas 1, gifted me a bunch of these. These are MFT, I believe. I'm almost 100% sure of that. Anyway, I stamped my sentiments. It says Happy Holidays. I stamped it in New England Ivy ink, and then I took my corner rounder and just rounded those corners, and it kind of looks like a folder tab, so I like that. Yeah, and I didn't do anything to the inside of any of these cards, just kept them simple. And then this last one, I took the inspiration from Pinterest, and the gal's name is Lisa Young. I went back and tried to find the pin on one of my boards, and I couldn't find it in the 5 minutes before this video, so it's in there. I just don't recall where. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, so her name is Lisa Young, that I do know. So anyway, this paper was just blank, and then this is where I stamped the music note, and then this is another paper from the collection, and it's just all inked with walnut stain. And then Vineyard Berry, I stamped the Merry Christmas and the bird, and this is supposed to be like the red cardinal, because I thought the red that I had, the red ink, was just too much. Anyway, and then I fussy cut the ivy and added that there, and it's up on dimensional as adhesive as well. And then there's a brown pearl and some more brown pearls up here that are from Close to My Heart. And I just took a brown marker and made it look like the chain. And then I just added a ribbon for my stash. And I really, really like this. This is really cute. Turned out really cute. So those are my cards for this month. I'm a little bit behind, but I'm still trying to craft when I can, and our puppy is getting more on a more regular schedule, which is heaven for me. So anyway, I'm going to try to be a little bit better and just be crafting more often, which is what I really want. It's been tough. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and for all of your sweet comments, and for all of you who, even though I have been MIA, oh my gosh, I have had so many subscribers. I'm so very grateful to you. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for stopping by and for subbing. I totally and completely appreciate it, and I hope to not disappoint anyone. So thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.